So you Will Smith, huh?
Oh, I like that. I like that. He already started with the references.
That's funny. That's funny. Are we recording? Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Nah, you good, do you?
Mad unprofessional. Yo, we haven't recorded in like 3 weeks. I like the vibe, though. It's
Not
all
the
good. It's
heathen.
all good.
How often do you guys usually record?
Every Don't laugh, Dante. I mean,
We used to record like every week.
nah, it's only been this past month. Or maybe like the past month. Nah, this past maybe month or two. We haven't been as consistent. It's been like every 2 weeks, if that. But usually it's every week. We went like a good 2 years in a row when we was just doing it every week.
Every week.
We've been slacking a little bit.
This is the social awareness podcast now, where if niggas' mental health ain't right, we ain't gonna record.
You know, they always say, the therapist always says the first step to healing any type of trauma is identifying the issue.
Facts.
Identifying the issue.
Yeah.
This damn mic stand, you gonna carry hold it, man.
Oh yeah, you might as well smooth this up with you. Look, you can't even look. You can't even look for a song because my man even got his laptop.
We're just gonna. I'm gonna intro this now.
This is crazy, man.
I'm sorry, Shaken. You gotta go to This is not the norm for the Soapbox, so I do apologize.
Nah, there's no need for apologizing, bro. We here, we vibing. I'm here for the vibes, dog. I appreciate y'all having me here, man.
No problem. I guess I'll intro.
Yeah, intro it. I mean, we gonna have a song. I mean, Dante usually plays a song
Insert
in the
song
beginning.
right here. You know, insert a song. I'm gonna pick a song. I might play some currency.
I can tell Alexa to play something.
No, we're not listening to Alexa. Welcome to episode 190 of the Soapbox. You're here with your boy Sonny Tay. We got Karan in the building, aka Amal, with the soccer jersey on. I don't know what team that is, but shout out to them.
You can't read it.
Fly. I can't. Is that Z? I can't. I'm not trying to touch your shirt, bro.
Fly Emirates.
Fly Emirates. Where's that from?
You don't watch football? Soccer?
No, I don't watch
Yeah,
football.
whatever.
Soccer.
Football. To the left, we got Sonny Tay. You know what I'm saying? We got the Dreadhead King himself. You know what I'm saying? Your locks looking good, bro. They're getting long.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to be like y'all, man. I'm trying to be like
You know what I'm
y'all.
saying?
You feel me?
It's the
I'm
Loc'dCast
trying.
today.
It's the Loc'dCast.
What shirt you got on today? You got
Please, what's it? Please stand by.
Please stand by.
Yep, that's my move for
Oh,
this.
Dante
whole
going through it, bro. We'll talk about it.
Do it, bro.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
And insert drum roll, insert round of applause, insert round of applause.
All the
Air
ad
horn,
bit, air horn, all this shit. That's crazy.
We got a special guest. We got Shaking the World in the building. You know what I'm saying? Clap it up
Yeah,
real quick.
clap.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
How we doing, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm just black and living, dog.
I
You
hear
know
that,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Aren't we all in this room? Thank you for coming to Jersey, man.
Thank you.
I know it
man.
was a long trip. You coming from Queens?
Yeah, bro. I basically hiked over here.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, welcome to Jersey.
What's the longest you ever traveled? Like having to go
Longest?
someplace.
I got family in Detroit, so younger me and like my family, we would get a car and we would drive all the way from New York to Detroit, and that take like
Sheesh.
14 hours, man.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Do you hate trying to travel out the city sometimes, or you like kind of?
I love traveling out the city, man, because I get to experience different cultures and like how people like just operate. Because I know New York is like just New York.
Right,
Everybody else is a little different. Like they move a little slower.
Yeah.
They appreciate the little things more than New Yorkers do. Like we always on the go. We always got something to do.
Oh,
Everybody else
facts.
is like, man, we just chilling, like just loving the vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate
It's
it.
easy to get accustomed to that shit, and especially like being from New York, where everything. It seems like we're just in our own. It's easy to be in your own bubble in New York because everything is right there,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, man, everything's like the hustle and bustle. It'd be nice to just get out and feel a different like atmosphere, a different vibe. When's the last time you traveled outside of New York?
I guess yesterday I was in New Jersey.
Oh wow.
That don't count. New Jersey is New York. Y'all could fight me on that. It's the same place, low key.
Wow.
So if New Jersey don't count for
Outside the
yesterday,
tri-state.
So Philly count as a tri-state?
Nah, that's not
Nah.
the tri-state. No,
Okay,
Philly.
I-
Okay.
I
Shout out
was
to
in
Philly.
I was in Philly last Sunday. Yes,
Okay.
last Sunday. Shout out to J Rose. J Rose is phenomenal. I love her
Shout out
to
to
death.
J
Shout out to J
Rose.
Rose.
I was with her. I played for her set. She had a poetry feature set for DTL, it's a organization. So she
Wait,
had
like
me,
her?
huh?
Like her?
Oh no. Her as in her pronoun.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
Like you thought like her, like the rapper her?
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's
Yo,
been a
Dante,
it's been
you're
a
good.
long week.
It's been a
I
long.
apologize.
Excuse my
It's
man.
been a long week. Excuse me.
He's
I'm
dealing with some
struggling.
shit right now.
I'm a rookie with this podcast. We haven't potted in like 5 weeks, bro. My apologies, bro.
It's
Continue.
cool, bro.
I'm so sorry,
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie. The question marks came. I was like, her?
I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, but yeah. So I traveled with her as the pronoun.
Yes.
It was cool, man. I know a lot of Philly people out there. Shout out to Javon, aka Poet Bull. He's usually a host, but he's part of the collective called Voices in Power. Poetry organization. They do a lot of stuff in Philly, Jersey, New York, Houston, London. So it's an organization he helps host with another founder named Trish.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Trish.
Shout
So
out to Trish.
Trish had J Rose feature, and I came through and played guitar while J Rose was doing some poetry. So yeah, that's the last time I've
Nice.
been out of New York
Okay.
in the tri-state.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you just gonna? It's recording, my nigga. Oh my goodness. This is such a.
It's cool. Now we got all the angles.
Exactly. You're hilarious.
Excuse the unprofessionalism.
Yeah, we forgot how to pod, y'all.
It's been a minute, man.
It's been a
Okay.
minute.
It's been a minute.
minute.
I'm sorry.
How is your mental, man? We usually do a mental health checkup on everybody when we start the podcast. So,
Yeah.
how is
Okay.
your mental?
Yeah, for
Jacob?
2023, how do you think your mental has been holding up in
Ooh.
today's world?
Mental overall 2023
Yes.
in this world. We went from lows to just more appreciation and awareness, man.
Okay.
Yeah, beginning of the year, I'm not gonna lie. Man, it was some rock bottoms for real. The
Right.
beginning of the year. Lesson I learned from the beginning of the year was just because you know somebody for a lot of years doesn't mean anything, bro.
Bro,
Like they'll still switch up on you, and
snap of the finger.
OD. And I was like, damn, man. Like I know you for like 4 years, and this is how it is. But
4 years? That's not a long time, though.
For fake, it is, bro.
I mean, in current terms, so like if we going back after like 2010 and in the 2000s/1990s, yes, 4 years is not a long time.
Yeah.
But in current terms, because there's niggas that be in a relationship for like 6 months,
And it be feeling.
and that's average.
Yeah, talk about it. Talk about it.
Damn, I hate to sound like the old. I feel like every technology is making everything seem so fat. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
4 years. That's like a whole. That's just a whole. That's like being in high school. Knowing somebody for high school.
Nigga, in 4
Yeah.
years, people be married and have a kid already in 4 years, bro. Nowadays. But continue, my apologies.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Not everybody's for you for sure.
everybody's not for you, man. Long story short, yeah, knew this person for 4 years. 2022, I would say, was our super experimental year. But I learned that because you know somebody as like the friendship level, and then y'all elevate y'all bond together, that's a different level of knowing somebody. So knowing that
sir.
this person as a friend and then going into the other realm with that person, those are two different people.
Yes.
So like
Yes.
it's like, wow, I thought I really knew you, but I didn't.
Yes.
And I learned you, and I realized that this you is not this you. So it's like, damn, friend you is cool, but this you is like, what the hell?
Without getting too personal,
Yeah.
was it one of those situations where like somebody saw you elevating, or somebody wasn't elevating at the same frequency, or if somebody was like hating on your light? Like I'm just curious to know, like.
It was definitely no hate. I want to say this person definitely don't know what they want.
Okay.
It was a lot of coming back to me because their ex ain't shit. and then like after they I gave them, I guess, healing energy, then
Healing energy, that's a bar.
they went to go give healing energy back to their ex and see if they also ascended or elevated, and then came back to me and it's like, nah, and then go back to them again and it's like, you don't have the same access anymore, you ran out of chances.
I feel that because I have dealt with that before.
Yeah, I feel like that's a Dante.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
I feel like that's a Dante problem.
Hell yeah, because I'm definitely the type of nigga where I don't realize how my energy helps a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I would fix somebody up. We vibing though, like I'm vibing. I'm really appreciating this moment with this person.
Mm-hmm.
Not me knowing that I'm really, like you said, healing her,
Mm-hmm.
either for the next person or to her to go back to so and so,
Right.
which is cool. You know, not in the CrossFit universe. I understand that,
Yeah.
but then it's like now after you left, now I'm feeling drained. Now I feel like I just gave you so much shit, and I have nothing to even grab after that. Like all my energy is depleted after that. That shit fucking sucks. I think that's one of the worst, quote unquote, situationships to be in, because it leaves you with nothing at the end.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like at least for me.
I mean, that's kind of a selfish way to look at it, though. I feel like it should be on if you actually help the person that you cared about. That's the main point, right? It should be helping the person in need. You shouldn't look at it as in like, oh, I didn't get anything from it and it just depleted my energy. Like, you should be like, yo, I helped this person and they got through it, and they can either like meet somebody else and carry the same energy, or hopefully, but I don't know. It's kind of
I mean, I see what you're saying, but then it's different when like, so cool, you help them find who they are, which
Right.
means you also deplete yourself because you're giving a part of you to complete them. Right?
Yes.
But then it's different when it's like they ghost you, or like apparently they don't have
that does hurt.
enough time for you, or they can't even like be a friend to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would respect it enough, like, cool, in this healing era for you, I heal you. And like, you're like, you know what, hey, I appreciate what we've been doing, but honestly, I'm looking forward to other people, but I want to still keep you in my life as a friend.
Right.
That's different. And I like honesty, and I like people when they're super straightforward and can come up to that. This person can't see me as a friend. Like, they told me they can't see me as a friend, but then you want to play like, what's that game? I don't know, but it's like 1 minute you go on this side and then you want to go on this side, so you can't stay on sides. You got to keep switching, like,
Right.
and it's
Whack-a-mole.
yeah, there we go, like a whack-a-mole. And it's like, I can't be there all the time for you, because that's me wasting time
Okay.
hoping like you're gonna come back. Like, there's other opportunities out here
Of course.
that could absolutely be way better than you,
Of course.
and won't like
Oh, you love this.
yeah,
I see
nah,
what you're
nah.
Nah, that hurt. Yeah, I know it hurt you. It's hurting me. Why did you explain this? Nah, I've been there.
you know what it is, bro? I hear him because
I hear that too. Nah, I feel it.
Because not for nothing, me and Solange was in that situation. Like me and
So
Solange.
you gonna put your girl's situation out
Man,
like that?
the name drop is
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm saying.
I ain't name
Shout out to
drop.
Solange.
Shout out to Solange.
Shout out to Solange.
Shout out to Solange. I think you
Facts.
met her before at the Smoking
Yes.
Moon shit.
Amazing, phenomenal dancer, man.
Shout out to Solange.
Phenomenal.
So,
man.
me and Solange were best friends in high school,
Okay.
and we decided to turn it up a notch and make it a love relationship.
Okay.
And just like you said, like you think, it's easy. My best friend, like we joke, like it's friend, it's just gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like shit switches up real quick, and you really have to relearn the person and relearn the loving side of this person. And easily, it could have went downhill real quick.
Mhm.
Like one of us could have not want to put up with that or work towards that level. So I understand that feeling, because it's like, damn, we was homies before. So like, if shit don't work out, at least we could fall back on being friends. Like at least we
Right.
can do that. So that's why those type of shit hurts when you both decide to try something and then it don't work out and then you end up losing the friendship. It low-key hurts for a little bit. Like, it's a tough time to heal. Like, if shit didn't work out with me and Solange, that shit would have been a tough time to heal, because we was mad close, good friends. But shit didn't work out. I don't know how it'll be. We probably would still try to work it out, but it'll be rocky for a little bit. But if But if she like didn't want to be friends
Yeah.
after it, that shit would hurt OD, bro. I probably would tuck it. Niggas won't know, but that shit would hurt OD.
You would have wrote some fire ass songs.
Oh, what?
Oh, he would have bars. What?
Oh, I would have got my fucking notebook out. I haven't opened since middle school. My rap.
My man's would be on 42nd Street subway
my
station,
gosh.
spinning
What you
them
talking
bars
about,
on
bro? What you talking about, bro? And I got Logic Pro. All I need is a fucking
Oh my god.
beat. Quran make some beats, or it would have been over, bro. I didn't let that shit out,
Would have been crazy,
bro. I'm telling you, the Solange Delude go crazy, right? Solange Delude.
Yo, I'm usually not that type of guy, but what's your sign?
What's my?
I hate that I asked that question. I feel nasty. I feel nasty asking that too.
Look at you growing, man. Look at you.
I feel
growing.
nasty asking that, but I just want to know that.
You growing, man.
Nah,
Look at
it started off with the I'm not the type of guy.
I'm
bro,
really
but
not. I
what's
promise you, bro. I
Look at
promise
you growing, man.
It's cool. It's cool. All right. So my sign, I'm an Aries.
Wow.
I'm an
Shout out to the
Aries.
Aries.
I would've
I
never
fuck with
guessed
Aries
that.
too.
Really?
I could have guessed. I feel like all Aries are mad, like chill and cool, yo.
No,
Like,
they're
I
not.
could- What?
They're
Well,
not.
dude, I don't know about. Nah, Aries women are a little wild. Aries
are. I'm
dudes
not gonna
are
lie.
like mad chill. I feel.
You know your rising and your moon?
My rising is a Libra. My Virgo is a moon.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why what?
You're so calm, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Oh
You are
man.
very calm for an Aries. For a fire sign,
Well,
you
you don't know him like that. You
simmers.
don't know how he really
simmers.
give it up.
He simmers,
Nah.
man. I mean, it
Nah,
comes
I can't
out.
see him snapping. But
No, I mean you
Yeah.
could see that side come out when he raps. Like when I see him rapping, I
can
can
see
see
the
it come.
emotion.
I see it come out.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you,
where I
man.
see the fire. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Now he says Aries. That makes sense why you attack either your poetry or your rap. Like you go at it all flames. Like you don't let that shit simmer. You don't let that shit die out. It's like I was gonna keep. We could stay on this fire for a while.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna be extra toasty after this type
That's a
shit.
fact.
That's what I feel. So now it makes perfect sense.
I appreciate that, man. It's funny, man, because growing up, so my brother is a Gemini, my cousin is a Gemini, and both my mom and dad are Aries, right?
Oh my goodness.
So it's a lot of fire
A
in the
lot.
house. So growing up, it's like when I decide to not tee up, but or like I get frustrated,
Mhm.
they tell me to calm down. but when they like get angry,
Right.
it's okay, and I'm like,
yeah.
so I can't get frustrated, but y'all can.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make no sense. So, being with my cousin a lot, shout out to my cousin.
Shout out to
he,
Cuzzo.
he helped me hone like just being logical and just like being calm. And a lot of people always tell me like I'm mad calm, and I just be like, I be chilling, bro. Like, cause I know once I get up there, it's hard for me to really come down, and it's
Mhm.
just I like being calm. That's just me.
Right.
But definitely in the art, I want y'all to feel all this energy. Like I want y'all to feel something. That's the purpose. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah,
I
Okay.
can feel that. I
Okay.
can feel that.
yeah,
Karan, how you doing, man?
yeah. Facts. What's your sign?
Oh, shout out to all the tourists out there. You know what I'm saying? Usually, I'm always rep for the tourists. You know what I'm saying? Tourist gang
Over there.
Alright.
all the way. I'm
Down to
doing,
earth.
I'm doing yes.
Too down to earth.
I try.
I tried.
I try. You know.
How you been though,
I'm
man?
doing good. Shit, man. It's been a lot.
It's been like a
Very.
month.
Yeah, I know, man. I haven't seen you in a minute, bro.
Facts.
Shit, man. You know how I function, man. I'm just always busy. I'm hustling, bro. It's a lot out here, bro.
Mhm.
It's a lot. It's a
It
lot,
is.
man.
It is.
But I'm good. I'm functioning. I'm being healthy. Yo, I know you're not gonna like this, but I'm doing a thing where I'm only eating once a day now.
That's horrible.
It's not horrible.
Ooh.
Shout out. I actually
I don't
read.
like that.
I'm pretty much doing this because I recently read a book.
Oh, yeah.
I read How to Eat to Live by Elijah Muhammad recently.
Okay.
And he was just going over I'm sorry to get like nerd like technical and all this shit, but in the book he was just explaining how it takes about 24 hours to digest one meal, and how just pretty much how like, okay, you eat 2-3 meals, so you pretty much like are backing up your stomach, and pretty much saying how a lot of us are getting cancer and getting sick because we're wearing out our bodies and stuff, and pretty much how he was saying the key to not get sick is to not eat as much, because your body's not fighting as hard to digest food, especially food that's not good for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, over. And it was also explaining how, like, back in the day, humans were living way longer because, like, I mean, shit, because just the quality of food that they had, and they weren't eating as much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They were eating every other day. And the book, not to be long-winded, but the book was pretty much saying how, like, you should really be, like, eating once, like, having one meal and fasting, like, for a day, eating a meal, and then skipping, like, 2 days of eating. And he said if you can master that, like, a lot of the great, like, humans in the world have mastered that, and those are, like, the people who live to be, like, hundreds. Like, the oldest person who ever was recorded living was, like, 920 years old. And, like, all the people that was their shit, like, to eat every few days.
So how long you been doing this?
Now, maybe, like, 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks.
And how big is the meal that you eat? It's like a big meal, so you can fast?
Nah, it won't even be a big meal. It would just be, it'd be something very simple, bro. Like, very, very simple. Either something like, and I've been, shout out to Fresh Direct. I'm on, like, a meal plan, so I'm just eating a lot of, like, Mediterranean food, a lot of hummus, a lot of pita, a lot of just, like, beans.
Okay.
A lot of vegetables, a lot of just spinach, greens.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And how you been feeling?
Good, bro. I've been feeling pretty good, and I'm, like, the most active I've ever been. I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling pretty good.
Nah, I commend that, man, for real. I like that you said that, though, because so a lot of people don't know that, like, I'm Muslim, right? So my whole name is Arabic, bro, because my pops is Muslim. So we would practice Ramadan. And what I did 1 year was after Ramadan, I still practiced the principle of Ramadan. And during Ramadan, of course, as you're fasting, you have to have a goal to accomplish during those 40 days.
Right.
So you give up something.
Yeah.
But during that, I realized, like, you don't really need to eat 3 times a day for real, because like, I look at our stomach as like a muscle. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you play ball or you do anything active for real, you give yourself a day or two to have that muscle recover. Right?
Recovery is important.
So yeah, exactly. So if you keep working out that muscle gonna eventually deteriorate because you're not allowing it to recover. So eating 3 times a day, at least in my opinion, is like, that's a lot on the stomach because they don't have that recovery time. Whereas if you eat, like, if you're the type of person that eats snacks lightly for 8 hours and then you have that meal and then for 16 hours you fast or you don't have anything to eat, you're allowing your stomach to recover and build itself.
Exactly.
So it can get that next meal and do its thing, so you're good. So that way your body is not susceptible to diseases and stuff.
Exactly.
So that's how I operate too, and I'm vegan. So you know what I'm saying? So I like that you said that for real.
For
Salute
sure.
to you, man.
No, thank you so much.
Salute
man.
to both of you.
Literally everything in
That's tough.
How to Eat to Live is by Elijah Muhammad. Literally saying the same exact thing.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I be wanting to do that. I know I be cracking jokes and shit, but I really be wanting to do that.
You can do it. You just feel like you can't do it because now, like, we're addicted to the food because they're putting so many, like, chemicals and hormones in the food where we're craving it. Like, we crave the shit. And I know my man is a sugar fiend. No, Dante is a sugar fiend.
I've got a lot better,
I know you probably got better. You was a fiend.
I was bad.
He said you were fructose.
No, he was the
fructose man.
No, he was the Sour Patch killer, yo. Nah, he was a Sour Patch murderer, dog. Like for his birthday, like people will like pull up with like the bags of like
the big ass bag.
Like he was known.
You was bodying that,
no,
bro.
he was body. He was a Sour Patch killer, yo.
By myself,
Dang.
I ain't gonna hold you. It was bad, bro. It was bad. I got a lot better though. Like it was bad, but it's not even that. Like I don't be craving shit, bro. It's just my body. I guess I have a high pain tolerance, right? Like I could take.
Now you
pain.
gonna tell me about your pain tolerance?
I was talking about my pain tolerance, man. This is a comfortable space, right? I can open up.
No, do your thing. What's
I
up?
said I'm a masochist. No, I'm sorry.
Yo,
This is funny. I like this podcast.
it's a funny pod so far. I ain't gonna hold you.
So, bro, listen. Like I can take pain, right? But when I don't eat, When I say that
You
shit
get grumpy, right?
I'm not even grumpy, bro. I get massive headaches.
Oh, headaches.
And
'Cause of the sugar.
I'm such
It's sugar.
I'm a bitch when it comes to headaches. Like but I don't take no Advil or nothing. But like I succumb to the headaches. Like even driving here, I had a headache, and I was like, okay, I think I'll be alright. Let me go pod, and I'll eat after the pod. I'll be straight. Nah, got to Jersey. I was like, I need to fucking eat because my head is killing me. It's like I want to test the limits of my body. I want to see how far I can take it.
You could take it pretty far if you,
know what I'm
have
saying?
the mental power.
Because
Yeah.
I guess the mental power when it comes to like consuming food is something I'm still working on. Because there's times where I will eat breakfast and lunch, and I won't eat dinner. Like I won't eat dinner. I'll be alright. Like I'll drink some water for the rest of the night and I'll be straight. And there's times I'll skip breakfast and I'll eat lunch and dinner. I'm starting to only have 2 meals a day. I want to get to a point where I can have 1 meal a day and try to do this fasting thing that y'all talking about. Because I really want to try it. Like I've always looked up people that do it. Like the willpower, it really inspires me. Like, okay, like why can't I do this shit? I'm also competitive, so I look at it like a challenge. Like I want to test my body to see really how far I can do it. Also, I know there's a lot of shit in my body that I take in that I should not be taking in, and I need to like release that shit.
Just detox.
Detox my shit.
A lot of toxins,
sure.
yeah.
So I know I need to do that shit.
But
so
you could do it, man. Sometimes like you might not be able to do it cold turkey, and you might have to like lean your way. Because even at first, I didn't just do 1 meal a day. I ain't gonna hold you. My girl was like on my ass, and she would like force me to like eat certain shit. So I had to like do 2 meals a day, and then do where I'm just like having a granola bar in the morning or doing a smoothie. I've been doing a lot of smoothies too.
Smoothies,
A lot of smoothies, man.
Smoothies
A
help.
lot of smoothies.
That shit is filling,
especially in the morning. And then I do oats in the smoothie. I do black seed oil. I do granola. I do pumpkin seed.
Nice.
I do all of that shit. So like I feel like full.
Yeah, smoothies
after
help.
it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you could. Man, yeah, bro. We need to start cleansing our bodies, bro. A lot of shit.
Do.
It's not good for us, man.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
It's not.
But you're doing good.
I'm trying, bro.
Nah, you're not trying. You doing, bro.
You doing, man.
If you was trying, you still be trying to do it.
Yo, you're doing, man.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. There was 2 nights ago. I downloaded Popeye on my phone, bro. Like, yo, I be having this thing, and I'm sick, bro. I'm sick, bro. I've been doing this, yo. And I ain't gonna hold you, cause like I'm a little spoiled because like my girl this is gonna sound bad, but she cooks pretty much a lot of my meals and shit.
That's not
And
bad.
my girl's out of town. And like,
You been struggling?
no, it's not like I'm struggling, but I'm always so busy because I'm like always out. My girl gotta be like, yo, like,
She reminds you to
she
eat
gotta
type shit.
force me or like cook shit so I eat because I'm always out my crib from like the whole day.
Right.
So like, I've been doing this thing where like I'm trying not to eat out. So like, I'll go on Uber Eats and just put shit in my bag and just like look at it and then like delete it. And I'm like, fuck, and then I'll keep going back and keep doing it. So this whole week I've just been wasting mad time, just like it's been hard, bro.
Did you give in?
Nah, I still haven't.
Good,
I
good,
still
good.
haven't even ate out.
We like
Nah.
that. We like that. We
Yeah,
like
man.
that.
I'm trying. I'm doing it. Yes, I'm doing it. But it's hard. It's not easy.
Yeah, nah. Of course you can run into temptation, man. Like,
It's a lot,
man. So on my road to like veganism for real, like I had to like baby step my way down. So like, of course I'm Muslim, so I never ate pork. And growing up, I was never the type to like really like red meat like that for real. So
How long have you been vegan?
About 2-3 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started it like before the pandemic, where I went down to being pescatarian, then vegetarian, and then vegan.
Okay.
I did the same shit.
Yeah, and like the pandemic helped me get the pescatarian and vegetarian out the way because like restaurants is closed. We ain't outside, so I'm like, I don't need that. Then if we ain't gonna be outside, I don't need it, man.
Facts.
So, but yeah, it's a process. So if the process is still new and fresh, man, don't be too hard on yourself because you're allowing yourself to slowly enter that new chapter for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
the
tough.
more you rush it or like people try to cold turkey it, you're gonna eventually snap right back because you ain't allow yourself to, you know what I'm saying?
To
Slowly,
adapt, kinda, yeah.
As babies, you don't just immediately walk. Like you crawl, you able to stand up a little bit, you fall.
It's a
You know what I'm
process.
saying? It's a process.
for
Yeah.
sure.
About
For
it.
sure.
So, yeah.
That's fire. And I think we all should like, and I think that's like the conversations that of course we don't have, because like this country and the world makes so much money just off of people, one, being unhealthy, but like it's really just a psychological kind of thing. So it's like these companies spend billions and billions of dollars to get people addicted to a lot of these stuff, and you'll start to realize once you travel outside of the country that it's not like that. Like I remember, like I'm Caribbean, so like a lot of my I would go down to the Caribbean and just like realize, yo, the food out here is so much different. Like even just like the fruit, even like the shit that you think is healthy. Like I remember seeing like a strawberry in the Caribbean, and like I remember the strawberries are like small, and I'm like, and like I remember like because my grandmother is my grandfathers were farmers and shit, and I'd be like, yo, like what's good with this strawberry? And like I'm like, yo, in New York these shit's big as hell.
Facts.
And be like, yo, they're not supposed to be like that. Like those are genetically like modified fruits. Like it's not supposed to be like that. And I'm like, damn, like you just don't know if you don't have the information. You know?
I think Nate sent us something in the reel on IG where he sent like this thing, and they're like injecting whatever in the food to make it bigger. Yeah, that shit blew my mind. I got tight. I was like, damn, bro, I'm eating a fucking fried chicken right now. You showing me this shit? That shit got me tight. But damn, y'all gonna make me convert back to fucking veganism.
No, you're
man.
not.
Not to know you not.
It's cool, Dante.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Don't you worry about it.
But my week was good. My week was good.
Yeah. Don't lie, Dante. I know this is a long-ass intro, but...
Long-ass intro. We didn't even get to nitty-gritty yet.
I know. But, Dante, how's your week been going? Be honest.
It's been shit. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, come on, Dante. Let it out, loved one. Just let it out.
Loved one.
Let it out, yo.
It's been shit, man. I'm not gonna hold you. I think this is one of my toughest weeks I've had in a minute. In a long time. A long time.
How do you think you... Okay. With the week being so tough, I mean, I know you even texted me saying it's been a little rough week. When you texted me, hitting me, when you let me know it's been a rough week, that's how I know it's been rough. How have you just been like dealing with it mentally? Like what have you learned from just this tough week about yourself?
Nothing. Because whenever guys go through shit, we don't really process it. We just tuck it in and we keep pushing. So this entire week, I distracted myself the whole fucking week. I have yet to sit down and really process what the fuck happened for the past 2 weeks. So I've been playing video games. I had to go in the office this week, so that was a great distraction. I was in the office.
So work, okay.
So I just been at work, and when I came home, slept or played video games. I just distracted my mind. I did not want to sit with what happened.
What was going on?
I didn't want to sit with it. And I know that's bad. That's very bad, but it was one of those weeks where, like, because usually I process my weeks after, like, on Friday, and I see what went down. But this week I didn't want to process it, and I don't know why yet. Like, I did not want to sit down and really figure out, okay, damn, this happened. Like, nigga, you just left the hospital on Sunday. Like, you gotta get your shit right. Like, oh, you and so-and-so had a little miscommunication. You have to figure out why this happened. And that whole week, just shit after shit after shit happened. And I'm like, okay, why is this negative energy around me so much? Like, why is this happening this week? And I did not want to sit down and process it at all. So I can't even tell you how it made me feel because I didn't think about it. I constantly distracted myself. And as men, we always do that. Well, most men do that. So
I can agree.
I can't really tell you what this week made me feel.
I mean, but are you avoiding? When are you gonna actually take the time to process it?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I think I'm gonna be working from home this week, and I'm going to be going back to the gym again.
Okay.
And I was thinking about doing a solo hike or like a trail, just walk around on a trail.
You gonna get lost with nature? By
Yeah,
yourself?
by myself.
That's bold, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Solo hikes is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but I commend you for it.
Especially in upstate New York,
right?
Bro.
Being black in the woods by yourself,
Yeah,
you know white people, man.
Yeah.
They got the advantage.
You used to have to commend me, bro.
Yo, I'm crying, yo. This is why guys don't tell shit, because we just be laughing at all these trauma.
We do.
Yo. That is a little scary though. I don't know if I want you to just go on a hike by yourself.
Why
You're a
not,
little
man?
emotional, Dante.
I am not emotional.
You are a little. You're a Cancer, bro. Like
Oh yeah, I am a Cancer. Too.
I don't know. I just want you to take. You might need a little chaperone with you, bro.
Nah, I don't need no chaperone, bro. You know what it is? Because I really, it's either that or I go on drives.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll just drive around
I
for
don't
like
know
2
how I feel
hours.
about that. Either.
I'd rather you go on the drive than be on the hike. But if you've done this before, I trust you.
I've done it once before, hiked by myself.
Was you scared?
I was high.
You was high.
Then that's horrible. Dante don't even smoke, so that's when you know that's bad.
This man probably talked to the grizzly bear and thought
That's
it was a
what-
person.
He was talking to the grass.
I saw deers. I saw deers when I was high.
Yo, you was talking to them, wasn't you?
I fed them, bro.
Oh, nah.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
You
I
was,
swear
you
to
was
God.
with Solange, wasn't
No,
you?
Solange was there.
Oh.
Solange was actually
That
blowing
sound
my
like some
phone to
Solange
make sure I was
shit.
alright. Because Solange was scared about me going to hike too by myself.
You did not. I don't. You lie. You
I swear to
capping
God.
right now. I
Swear to
you ain't
God.
fit no damn
Well,
deer.
bro, the
If you ain't
deers-
recorded, it ain't happening, yo.
Nah, I didn't record it. So then there was deers in front of me. They were walking.
You're
know,
lying.
I swear to God, bro.
You believe him? No, this man is crazy. Yo,
I
you
swear to God, bro.
I'll be feeding the dead. Yo, man, I'm on this hike. Have this here. All
You
right, so
believe
yeah. Nah, yo, he probably was. He's probably venting to the
I
deer. You know
call
what I'm saying?
cat, yo.
You calling Cap?
Ain't no way you feel no damn deer,
He
yo.
said, yo,
It
right,
was
so-
deer. It wasn't like the. It wasn't like the ones with the
You ain't
antlers.
feed them, no.
Bro, I
Out
had,
your hand?
I had some leaves, I had some grass, bro.
I know you lie. You ain't
I swear to God, bro.
potting right
Why
now.
niggas
This
don't
is for
believe
content.
shit? Niggas don't ever
You tryna-
believe shit.
Nah,
bro.
you
Nah, you gotta film me one day, bro. I'm not
film
going.
it. Do it again and
Next time
come
it happens,
back.
I got you. Next time it happens, I
I
got
got
you.
faith for you, though. I
Thank
got
you,
faith.
thank you. That's crazy, Karan. You don't believe me.
You lying, bro.
I fed deer. I
Don't
fed
lie
the
like
deer. I fed the deer,
He was Dr. Doolittle, bro.
No,
I
for
know.
real.
bro.
Fuck
They,
your Eddie
they
Murphy
felt my,
looking ass. Fuck out here, yo.
bro. They felt my energy, bro, and they was like, you know what? He alright. I can do a little nibble.
I can see that. They
Pause.
probably,
Wow, that was crazy.
yo, you a wild boy,
I'm
man.
just saying. But I'm gonna get back to you next week, and I'm gonna let you know how those weeks.
Yeah,
made
no,
me feel.
process with your. I mean,
And also, I think it's just a lot of stuff going through. Like, I told myself I was gonna take a solo trip to Chicago this summer for my birthday to see if I really want to
you
live
should
out
do it
there.
during the winter. Do it during the winter, bro.
I was planning that too, but I also want to go.
That's
in the summertime.
cold.
I know, but that's when tickets be like $60.
OD,
True.
OD. So I'm planning. My dream is to move out to Chicago and to live there.
Chirac?
Yeah,
You
not
gonna be, You
Chirac.
gonna be on 63rd.
Nah, not
Nah,
Chirac.
they about
Not Chirac. But I
they
always
about
had
to
a
punk
dream.
you for your lunch money.
Dead
Dante.
ass,
I ain't gonna
bro.
Where
hold
your grandma stay? I'm not
Nah,
just
for
out here.
real.
I'm like, I ain't from here, boy. I just came out here. This is my third day out here.
This was only my third day here.
Dead ass, bro. Dead ass, bro. I'm gonna be tight. But I'm planning to go down there, and the fact that I didn't do it this summer kind of probably got to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably playing a role too, because I gave myself a goal. I spent a lot of money this summer. I did not want to spend a lot of money,
You was outside.
not willingly and not willingly.
Nigga
But-
said we outside.
Dead ass, bro. So I'll let you know next week, bro. I'll let you know.
Yo,
next week.
just do you feel like your communication gets like worse during times like this? Like, do you
Yeah.
cut yourself off from people?
I cut myself off from the universe.
I feel like, and trust me, I was the same type of person, but I realized it's very self-sabotaging, and then you start to feel very isolated and alone, and it kind of like, I don't want to say it makes the situation worse, but like it makes it feel worse.
I love it. So I have a very bad fantasy about disappearing from the face of the earth and nobody knowing
Fantasy,
where I'm
bro.
at. Fantasy.
That's an interesting word to say. Continue, please.
I have
some
a-
like Carly Russell shit. Was she?
Homies-
I want to disappear. That's crazy. I just got what you said. That's crazy.
I can
bro.
see you do some shit like that, yo. Staging a fucking disappearance.
Bro, I want to disappear so bad
Yo, I
and
swear
not
to God.
have nobody know where the fuck I'm at. That is one of my fantasies. I don't know why disappearing
Just turn your
is
phone on
just-
airplane mode, bro.
Nah, 'cause
that's
people-
the same shit.
No, because they're gonna pull up on me, and I don't. like
Yeah,
that.
I hate that's be the
You know what I'm
worst.
saying?
Don't have nobody pull up on you. 'Cause I get mad.
And I don't know why I have this fantasy of just disappearing, but ever since I was little, I was like, you know, what? I just want to disappear, and not nobody knows where I'm at, and just live life. So that's why you say like you feel lonely. I don't feel lonely by myself. I love being by myself.
Okay.
Like I love it.
Yeah,
Too much.
I feel that.
Too much.
There's nothing wrong with like loving being by yourself.
Yeah.
But it's a thing
It could
when
be a
it's too
toxic
much
thing.
though.
Yeah, I think mine is too much because
Especially when you go through things, because when you're going through things, you don't like yes, you should want to like gather your thoughts together, but I feel like to make it through, like a lot of times you need that support and you need that like you need the people around you to give you that love and support, you know?
yeah.
You're an introvert, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Cause I'm not an introvert. I'm an extrovert. Sometimes I have introvert tendencies, but being super, like it depends. Like, cause I love being around people. I love shifting energies or giving energy to people.
Excuse me.
But being by myself, sometimes it's a little scary. At least for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like for a long period of time. Like I could be by myself for like a day or two, but after that I'm like, I gotta talk to somebody
Somebody, yeah.
or be around some type of energy. Even if like they're a weirdo, I'm like, I know you're a weirdo. I'm not going to be there that long. Right? It's like, you a person. Okay.
Right.
Some type of interaction.
Be here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Be here
I
for a
feel
little
that.
bit.
Yeah.
5 minutes. I'm good. I got my energy.
Yeah.
I feel you.
You're an extrovert, you would say?
Yeah, man. I be outside every day. Like if anybody watching this, man, they'll tell you Shaking the World is outside every day, performing, networking, talking to somebody. Like there's not a day I'm not at home. Like they don't think I sleep, bro.
Question: do you have anxiety?
Do I have anxiety?
Yeah.
Yes, but I guess not like how other people have it. Like I have anxiety before I perform, but it's not nothing crazy. My anxiety is just what the fuck am I performing? It's just like go through Rolodex because I'm trying to read the room, and then when I get on stage, sometimes if I read the room enough, I'm like, I know what I'm doing. But if not, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna be myself. All right, what y'all want? Y'all want this or y'all want that? And then they tell me, or they don't tell me, and be like, all right, I'm gonna just choose this, and then just do it. But yeah, like I'm a regular person too, so sometimes I have that, but it's not OD. Like I just be myself regardless in any environment. So
Okay.
yeah.
I asked that because usually when I have like artists on the podcast, I kind of like to see if they have anxiety. I think Zach G said he has anxiety. He had an anxiety problem. I think he still deals with it to this day. I think Rocka said the same thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Shout out to Rocker, that's my guy.
You know Rocka too?
Yeah,
That's
that's the Brody,
crazy.
man. Come
Shout out to
on,
Rocker.
man. It's a small world.
Small world. Rocka Solange has anxiety. Should be the first one to tell you. It's always intrigues me to see like if it's just like a common thing that comes with being an artist, just having anxiety.
Yeah.
And when I've met you, like even when you was doing the poetry at the Spoken Moon event,
Yeah.
I didn't get a hint of anxiety from you, like not even a hint. And I was like, this is the first artist I ever met, like community wise, without like I didn't feel like they were nervous. It's like you walked in on that microphone and you already knew what it is you're doing and you knew how you can present it,
Yeah.
and they gonna fuck with it regardless or not.
And when before you even answer that or speak on that,
Mhm.
to get to that point, do you think that's just for you personally, just with having the experience, or do you think it's just like with you're just confident in your craft? Like how it's
Yeah,
like
where does that come
because that
from?
shit like
Mm.
like with performers, I'd be like, yo, how do you not have anxiety when you go out in front of like a crowd of people? Like how do you not have anxiety?
I can't answer for a lot of people that have anxiety because even if like you know what to do, some people still have that anxiety. It's like I know what to
Yeah.
do, but you know, like
You still got the jitters type shit.
yeah. So honestly, with me, man, I just no matter what I do, like even being on this podcast or before I perform anywhere, I'm always gonna be myself, bro. Like I would say younger me, I've always wanted to like perform in front of people or speak in front of people and be heard.
Right. Excuse me.
A little of giving in of myself. I come from a background where like speaking up is like you was looked upon as like overriding authority. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't speak up in that environment. But being able to be heard by other people, like being in an environment where they want to hear what you're saying, I feel home. So it's like I'm gonna like take off my shoes. I'm gonna get comfortable, and we gonna rock out. Like if you think I'm funny, haha, here's the jokes.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You want me to get vulnerable? I'm gonna get vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? So it's just me being me, and I love being in that environment all the time. So like, this is literally what I eat, breathe, shit, sleep, repeat, bro. Like this is me. I feel the most comfortable doing this.
And you always just been like, I'm either giving you me or I'm not doing this at all. Because I know some people believe in the fake it till you make it type of thing.
Yeah.
Or like present a certain type of character
Yeah.
on stage. And behind the scenes, that's not who they really are.
Oh yeah.
You're like, nah, this is me.
This is me on and off the camera, bro. How
Right.
I'm on the stage, you can ask a lot of people off stage. I'm always either goofy, jokey, or punny, like jokes or whatever.
Mhm.
And I'm 100% authentic. I'm me. Never show fake energy, bro. I'm always loving, honest, and just here for vibes, bro. And always artistic. I've been told like I'm always mad poetic of what I say. I just be talking, bro. I literally just be talking, bro. So it's just me. All I can give, like, if somebody watching this that want advice about that, is just be yourself. Whoever yourself is, people are going to attract to that. If somebody doesn't attract to that, that means they're not meant for you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So just be you all the time.
But I think that's the problem. A lot of people are trying to look, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with like looking towards other people to try to get inspiration. But essentially, like I feel like a lot of people are just looking towards other people to try to find themselves. Like,
Yeah.
like you said, you've always been this way, and you've always like. But even going back to like let's say the anxiety, like what like for example, what was like your first public like I want to say performance like.
Ooh, first public performance had to be in elementary school. I went to a private school. It was from kindergarten to 8th grade. Me and my brother went to it. We would always do like showcases or whatnot. And
Okay.
the 6th grade, I remember this one. I had like a singing part. It was for Black History Month. And back then, I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to sing. My voice is still going through puberty or whatever. But
Right.
I still did it, and like I got some reception, like reciprocative energy from that. And I was like, okay, cool. Y'all want to hear me do that? And I was also in the band, so I played guitar
Okay.
for the church and stuff, and played drums with my bro Harry. Shout out to Harry, man.
Shouts to Harry.
We would always play drums. We used to go crazy back in the day, but on the congas. But
Congress.
yeah, man, I play some mean congas for real. But yeah, just doing that, just being around arts and expression. That's what it is. Like it was allowing me to express myself in many other ways without being verbal or like,
Okay.
or if it was verbal, it was like I'm expressing myself, being heard. So it's like, all right, cool. If people like that and they want to see me do it more, cool. I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, find your niche, find where you're comfortable in, and attack it. Like, even if it's an idea and you don't think it's fully there yet, go somewhere and be like, hey, I have this almost finished idea. How y'all feel about that?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. But even like getting into it, like for example, how would you even like in your household? Were you introduced to certain things for even like music or
Oh yeah.
like what were your parents or if you had any older siblings or family members? Like were you introduced to let's say even certain type of like music or poetry or any type of arts instruments? Like did somebody introduce you or you just found it on your own?
Nah, absolutely. I want to say straight out the womb, like 3-4 years old too. Like, my brother he's a rapper, known as Ghost the Lyrical.
Okay.
Me growing up, I would hear him rapping over beats. My cousin, piano player, rapping. He's a rapper and singer too. They would always like be together, freestyling over beats. When I go to Detroit, cause I got family in Detroit on my mom's side.
What up though?
My other cousin, you know what I'm saying?
What
Oh.
up, though? Oh my God.
What it is, cuz they call everybody cuz over
Yeah,
there.
hell yeah. Shout out to the sea.
my cousin, he produced for Black Thought back in the day too. So
Shout out to Roops.
he would always play mad beats and we would freestyle. My cousin Jerome, he played guitar and sang for his church.
Okay.
So I was always around like,
music all the time.
always,
Okay,
bro.
okay.
And I'm like, they don't even know how much of an impact they were
That
to me
made.
growing up.
Yeah.
And then I would always listen to a lot of 80s and 90s because of my pops and all of them too. So it's like it was just bound for all that culture to just be in me and to just bring it back out into the universe. Like,
For sure.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, man.
They pretty much cultivated that. And it's very important to like have that around you from young because like that kind of determines like what you're going to be into when you get older. You know what I'm saying?
Very
Have
much.
that good influence around you. That's what's up.
Yeah,
What's up?
man.
So, so I know that. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, you
The poppy getting to you.
Yeah, it is.
When you start
I've
burping
been
like
like
that,
that.
so you know the
I'm
poppy
saying,
in,
bro.
good. So that poppy popping.
I'm burping over here. I'm like, God damn, bro. Trying to stop. This shit always make me burp. I know that, and I agree, with the statement. Like, rap is poetry, and poetry is rap.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I wanted to ask you was like, what came first, the poetry or the rap? But I know they could both be intertwined as well. But I was just curious about that. Like, did you start off as a poet first, or you started the rapper first?
I started rapping first. I'm not gonna lie, cause I come from my brother rapping, my cousin rapping, so always wrote down a lot of raps when in high school, especially in a subject that I didn't care about. I'm writing down raps and everything. So always been a rapper at heart, and will always be a rapper too, for real.
Right.
But I became a poet after. Long story short, working at this after school, and my high school friend at the time, when he graduated, I see him rapping and stuff at open mics. So he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, bro, pull up to this open mic. I'm performing here. You should come through." I'm like, I ain't got shit to do after school. Why not?
Right.
So I come through, and he did his thing. I signed up. I'm like, why not? I ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So they called me up, and I did this poem that I'm like super known for. People love me for, and it's the cartoon poem. And this is the time when I'm reading it off the phone, and that was the first time I witnessed poetry, bro. Where like people during an event they'll talk, and as soon as somebody's like on the mic, they'll stop talking
Bro,
and just listen.
It'd be
And I'm
quiet
like,
in them shits, bro.
I'm like, yo, this exists.
Yes.
Like what I'm saying really matters, and you're listening.
Bro.
I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
So I went through the cartoon poem. I'm reading it off the phone. They giving me energy, and when I
Feedback
get
shit,
off,
yeah.
and I get off the mic, and that's when I started getting my gigs. Like people's like, "Yo, I want you to perform here. I want you to perform
fire.
here," and I'm like, "What? This exists? I'm here. What's up?"
Right.
That's where my journey started taking off from. I was performing a lot in the Bronx, performing a lot in Brooklyn, and then the rest is history from there, dog. Like, it's amazing, bro. Like, if anybody ever wants to be heard, do poetry, bro. 'Cause they will hear you like you've never been heard before.
Yeah. Poetry is just so powerful. I remember like the first time I experienced like that feeling, like as far as like being in a crowd and having like everybody just like shut up and just have all attention on the speakers when I went to the first time I ever went to the Nuyorican, what's it
Yes,
called?
Nuyorican, yeah.
Poetry lounge in the city.
Mhm.
Like shit in like when I was in high school, 2013 maybe.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, yo, like just have even just like I remember even just going there. And I didn't even really want to go. I just wanted to like I was with some shorty who was like mad eclectic, and I just wanted to be like take her on a date and shit in high school. And I remember going there like not expecting shit, and I remember like sitting my ass down, and we was like in the front, and like
You were so invested in that shit, right?
yo, what? Oh my god! And I was, I was definitely off of edible too. So I'm just like in the front seat, like about to shed a tear, bro. Like powerful. Like I was just amazed. Like I remember like being like so captivated. I'm just like, oh no, I need to experience that,
times, bro.
Like damn, I can't even imagine like being from the performer's perspective and just like having the audience just have all the attention on you and just be just listening to you. The fuck you got to say, you know?
Bro, it's crazy.
That feeling
bro.
must
I
be
recommend
crazy.
that experience, bro. Like,
yeah.
even if you was going up there, be like, yo, here's my week, y'all, from Monday to Sunday,
Yeah.
and you make it poetic, bro, people can come up to you and be like, yo, I had one of those days, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro,
but that was
yeah.
fire.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, definitely do it, bro.
I remember I was never really into poetry like that. So the spoken moon event was the first time I've been outside to actually hear poetry for the first time.
Nice.
'Cause I never
wow.
used to be out here like that.
Mm.
So, well, I never really used to care for it like that.
Mhm.
So I went to it to obviously support my girl,
Mhm.
but so I really didn't care to be there like at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm just here to support her. I'll hear some poetry,
Yeah.
right? And I think you went before this person, and I could be wrong. Maybe it was the opposite. But there was a woman that performed some type of poetry,
Mhm.
and I saw her when I first came in. I didn't think she was performing; she was here to just enjoy like the show.
Mhm.
And she performed this type of poetry talking to her mother. And I wish I remembered her name because I think I got her contact, but I forgot her name.
Hmm.
But I think that was the first time.
Oh, I know exactly.
You
what
know
you're
what I'm talking
You're
about?
talking about what's her name? Damn, I think her name is Christina.
She performed a poetry about like
I know exactly.
her
what you're
mom
talking
or
about,
talking
yeah.
to like a priest about confessing her sins or something like that.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And she was, and when I say, and this is just like how I perceive the room, but I don't think people really pay attention to her like that.
Mhm.
But the minute she like got into character, what she was trying to portray and give the audience, when I say you could hear a pin drop, that shit hit me, and I was like, oh shit. Now I get what people are talking about when it comes to poetry. Like now I really get it. Cause that shit, and I don't get, like I said, I don't get emotional. Like with rapper stuff, I really don't get emotional. But that shit got me, and I was like, "Oh, this is different. I need to come back here again." Like
Oh.
that feeling, like I felt what pain she was going through, and I was like, "Nah, poetry's out of this world." Like, and I knew that you could make somebody feel with just the words that you say, but I never experienced it personally,
Yeah.
and that was the first time I experienced it. And ever since then, I'm telling Solange, yo, when the next time we go to a poetry event, like, I need to go because that feeling was crazy.
Yeah.
So, hats off to all the poets out there and stuff like that. Shout out to Crumble Thoughts. She's a great poet as well.
OD, yes. Yeah, man. It's different poetry, bro. Like, so with open mics, because now I'm also a curator too, so I host the open mic
really?
myself.
Well,
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
awesome. bro.
Shout out to Troublemakers, me and my brodies, Harvey and Elmer.
Shouts.
Our next event is Saturday, August 26th in Brooklyn.
Right.
If y'all want to pop out, come through.
Yeah, sure, I
You
might
know
have
what
to
I'm
see
saying?
what
We
the fuck
got
is up.
food, weed, and licks for y'all. You know
Hey.
what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. Now we
No.
talking. All right. Now we
You know
talking.
what
Now
I'm
we
saying?
talking. All right.
But
It's all good.
yeah, man, it's just like during those open mics, you get just few people that they come up there and they just like express themselves, and it's not to diminish their craft, but it's like all right, cool. They're in the beginner stage, so
Right.
they just expressing it. Then you got your poets, where you got your storytellers, you got your super wordplay poets, you got your there's different levels, bro. You got your theatrical poets where
Yeah.
they've been in plays and they know how to get you like they're in a play bag. Like it's different bags out there,
Mhm.
bro.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Bro, and hats off to them. There's so many I know, bro. Like, and they take it for real, bro. Like there's some poets where they'll host a one man or one person show, and it's all their poems is just theatrical, bro.
Mhm.
And you feel like you're at a play, but everything is just like it's almost giving Shakespeare, but just
Wow.
modern day, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. So
I have a question. 2023, at this moment, what's the best way in your field just to get your content out, your art? Is it through still, let's say, doing events and like being in person, or do you think at this point it's more on like having a more online presence?
You asking all of us or just him?
No, him. You don't perform.
I mean, hey man, I want you to answer too. I want all y'all to answer too. But I want to say both, man, because I'm not gonna lie. 2023, 2020, and 2021 fucked a lot of people up.
OD.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people that I know has taken like social media breaks because during that time frame, they felt like social media has been like either ruining their lives or been like taking over their liir life, and they want
Okay.
to still experience life, so they be outside.
I can see that.
So, and there's some people that capitalize or monetize or their life is social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to say it's both.
Yeah.
Like, if you can be outside, some people that are important or close to celebrities or even at celeb status, they be outside too, and they also watch social media. So doing both and being at the right place at the right time, or posting at the right time, and the algorithm just magically just be on your side. It's both.
Can you be successful with just doing one, or do you think you have to do both? And I know success is different for everybody, but I want to say maybe that's hard because success is what is success.
That part.
To be making this your full-time gig, let's say, where you just want to focus on performing, on your art, on poetry. Do you think you have to like? Can you be successful with just doing one, or do you have to like do both at this point?
I still feel like it's both, but honestly, you can be successful. I've seen a lot of people be successful just on screen, bro. Like, and it's mastering and knowing when to post. I guess also what hashtags you use.
Yeah.
It's an art for that.
A lot of people. This artist, bro, that never touched the stage, and they're monetizing. They got bags. They got cribs. They just offer just social media. And even if it's not just like singing and rapping and playing guitar, comedians, content creators.
Yeah, that goes for a lot of fields, almost any field at this point.
Facts.
Yeah.
They never touch the stage, bro.
Yeah.
They never touch the stage. They just be live, Twitch, all that, bro.
But you know what? I think that's so smart for them.
Yeah.
I feel like those type of people that are so great on social media, they stay on social media. I feel like, and it could be wrong because some people could actually flourish on stage.
Yeah.
Flourish.
Because I'm
we
saying
could
you
be wrong.
You have those people who are doing it, bro. Like,
Yeah, some
there's
like,
people who like don't have that I know personally who like musicians who are like they got a bet, like they're doing their thing, like they're performing almost every few days. They're they doing their shit and they're not on social media. They're just talented, you know.
And there's that part too. I feel like the people that be on social media, I feel like the minute they step out and actually try to do something outside of social media, I feel like that's when the curtain gets revealed. In some states, some instances.
Yeah.
Like some people can flourish. Some people be like, nah, like I'm built for this shit. Some people you really see when the clock hits midnight, you really see, okay, this is a social media type of guy. Like you're really not built for this once the limelight is on you. Now people see you. Now that light starts to dwindle.
When the talent doesn't show.
So I feel like that's also what hinders a lot of really authentic, dope artists out here that really are about their craft and actually can perform and still hold up on social media. I feel like we're such in a social media heavy era where like people don't even want to know your talent. They want to know how many followers you got, what's your following looking like, how many likes you got. But it's like
that doesn't matter.
I think it matters so much now.
It does. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think
bro.
it matters
Really,
so much
people
now.
are really just
Yeah,
really like
bro.
people are gonna give you a chance because of your followers.
I
Yes.
believe, yeah, now, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. If your followers override your following, wait, did I say that right?
If you're following overrides your followers, you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go. The poppy's hitting me. Pause.
No.
Pause. That was crazy. Pause.
Nah, Poppy can't be hitting you, bro.
Oh man! Shouts to Poppy,
Shout out
man.
to Bobby. He can't be hitting. No, I mean no. Let me not say he can't be. If you want that, that's cool.
If you want that,
Me no understand. my friend.
My friend. This is a wild ride.
This is great. This is great.
But yes, if your following overrides your followers, business-wise with a lot of like corporations and stuff, they're not gonna look at you because it's like your followers is not matching your following. You gotta have people that follow you more than what you're following.
Yep.
I think that's so. I know it
It's
is.
stupid.
It
It's
is
stupid.
like that, but at that point, I feel like you want me to be a master at marketing, like. Fam, it's like I'm not like what. But it's so it is like that though. Like that, I hate it though.
It's gonna be like that for a minute, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I don't know when the shift is gonna happen, but
It's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take a long.
See,
long
because
time.
I just be telling people, yo, just focus on your craft. Because I feel like if you're talented, no matter how, like, at some point, you're gonna be like your light is gonna shine.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm
cream
saying?
rises to the top all the time. So a
Like,
talented artist will
But
oversee.
I think too many people focus on like trying to do the social media shit, and I'm like,
that's what the
it's
money
definitely an extra, but like at the end of the day, it's like, can you actually physically do what you're promoting? Like, can you actually get whatever job done, no matter what you do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like I was thinking, because like for example, like my pops is like I would call him an artist. He's more like a visual artist, but he's surrounded by like a bunch of like people who do like my dad's like an actual like artist, like painter,
Okay.
but like he's also around a lot of people who do music and like who are actually successful, but they're like in their 40s and 50s and they don't do social media, and like I'm just like they literally just focus on building their connects and like their craft, and like I just respect that so much, and I'm just like. I see just a bunch of younger people who just like are just so focused on like the social media part. And I'm like, I don't think that's as important.
right.
I get that.
You know?
But for them, it is because, like, for example, so for your pops, because he already built those connects
That's-
already,
yeah.
and back in that day,
You don't need to
you didn't
necessarily.
need the internet that much. Whereas now, there's people that don't know people, so you gotta like supermarket yourself
But you
for
could still
people
be
to.
out here. Like you could still.
There's some people that
physically-
can't be out here. Like they're not that extrovert enough, or they don't
That
have the
part.
marketing skills
That part.
to network.
You know,
Yeah.
So they have to let the internet do it for them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And it's tough.
dangerous, man.
Yeah.
it's dangerous, but
Yeah.
networking is a talent. Like some people don't know how to
It
network.
is.
People don't, bro.
Some people really don't know. Like I suck at networking.
Me too,
I suck
man.
at
It's
it.
hard.
It's not my thing.
It's so hard
that's
to
why
network,
I'm leaning
man.
towards the social media aspect. Like, I'll let social media do it because I can't do it. Even though I'm a great people, like I can talk to you in person,
Yeah.
but odds are I don't want to keep talking to you in person. And that's my problem.
I get it. For me, because I be networking a lot.
Right.
But to me, I look at it as just regular conversation, like how I'm talking to y'all. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? You know,
But when it's organic, that's when it's easy. When
yes.
you're
Right.
forcing stuff, that's when it's like, it's a little cringy.
there's a
you know?
lot of niggas that be forcing it. I be like, this don't look good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's a hard
It's cringy.
thing.
Yeah.
But also going back to like why social media is such a thing, it's like if you take like an artist who's very talented, very fucking talented,
Uh,
versus an artist who's not as talented but his following is great, it's
and
like
hookah market.
yeah, it's like okay, like I could bring you in, the talented one, and you'll shut down the stage.
Mm-hmm.
But how many people are you gonna bring in?
Right.
How many people are gonna bring in the seats? Whether I can bring this other guy, not as talented as you, but I know he'll bring a decent amount of people in this venue that's gonna make me
He's
get my
marketable.
money's worth.
Yeah,
That's-
marketable.
So it's like I could take that L for the performance because at least they gave me the money already.
And this is where you get your lot of drill rappers. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to like shit on a lot of drill rappers, bro.
It's true though.
But
I said the same shit.
I still commend them though, because they know how to pull people. And
They do.
you got your drill enthusiasts. It's like,
They do.
I'm gonna be there for the drill, just to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're right. You're absolutely right, bro. That's entrepreneur / businessman. You could pull numbers, we could talk. If you can't pull numbers, we can't talk money. We can't talk you being in here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it sucks because that nigga could be talented as a motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Deserves all the shine.
Mm-hmm.
But he might get the longevity, and I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
a lot of people
Yeah.
who are just maybe in it for either just to market certain people or in it
They
for
don't last that
fad
long.
or anything. It's
Yeah.
like they might even like make a quick buck and out of it. But I don't know, man. If you really love some shit and you're talented, like you should just be focused on the longevity. How long can I actually like make it last? And
Facts.
you know,
Facts.
and
Keep going.
That's a fact. What I was gonna say was there's a lot of people, like, I can speak for my art. Like, for me, I don't do it for views. I don't do it to get bread. I mean, cool, that'd be nice, right? But
Mhm.
I'm super passionate about the passion of the art.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like, ever since I was young, I'm like, yo, I love this. Like, to be able to express yourself, to be so artistic, to have literary devices, to put metaphors and similes, to make something sound hard. Like,
for sure.
I do it for the music and the art and for those that want to get inspired, bro.
Mm.
So
That's real shit.
like, and people come up to me and be like, bro, you inspired me, or bro, that was dope. Like, cool, I appreciate the pat on the back. Now I'm shifting the energy to you. If it's up to you to pass it on to other
Somebody
people,
else,
it's
yeah.
Right.
the art is always bigger than me, bro.
Right.
So I'm doing it for the art. I'm not doing it for, if the money and stuff come along, that's great.
It's a blessing.
'Cause
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know, stuff is expensive nowadays. So,
Mhm.
but
Shit. We were just having a conversation with somebody downstairs
Yup.
about that. Hell yeah.
Inflation a motherfucker right now. Inflation a mother.
OD, right? But it's just like, this is me paying homage to the art. Like, thank you
Yes.
for allowing me to be who I am because of you and all the other people that allowed that road for me to step on. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So that's why I always do what I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Who are some of your? I know you said like your brother, your older brother, like was a artist too. But who are some other like let's say just it could be poetry, art, like rappers, singers. Who are just some of your music inspirations?
Music inspiration. Stevie Wonder, super one of my favorites, man.
Wow.
Like, to be able to play so many instruments, bro, is
Yeah.
fantastic, bro. And you still blind, bro. Like, that's
Yeah.
tough.
Right.
He be
Like-
fucking. I saw Stevie Wonder fuck up the harmonica recently.
Bruh.
I'm
Bro.
like, damn, I didn't even know he can fuck up the harmonica like
He can play
that.
so
What?
many instruments, bro. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, man. That's yeah.
So
Shout out
many.
to Stevie, man.
Stevie.
Legend.
Steve.
I love the whole TDE, Kendrick, Absol. Absol is underrated, my dog.
Yes.
Like,
Shout out
that
to Soul.
man
Love that.
is crazy.
Had a great fucking album too.
Yo.
Had a great album.
His previous album was fire.
Yeah, Herbert. I think it was the
Herbert,
name of it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Herbert
that
fire.
joint
Love
go
that
crazy.
shit. Love that shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
TD fire. Shout out to Reason. Shout out to Isaiah. Shout out.
Yeah.
Reason is crazy.
He just dropped the
Yeah,
album.
shout
too,
out to
right?
Reason's album. Yeah,
He
Reason's
dropped the
album
album.
fire.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't hear it yet, but
It's hard.
he having a little beef with TDE right now because they ain't really fuck with him apparently.
Ain't fucking with him.
Word?
Yeah, I guess because they didn't really support his album rollout.
What's the reason?
No, they support. No, he just had a little thing with like the top dog's son Musa, like
Who the fuck is Musa?
top dog's son. You know top.
Top.
Is the main
Top.
dude from TDE.
Ah.
I be looking at all the TDE podcasts. Just
Okay.
mad niggas who come from that. That's
Mm.
yeah. Shout out to TDE, man.
Shout out to TD, man. I know Ali be producing for a lot of
Yeah,
them.
shout out
so-
to Ali.
Yeah.
out to
So
Ali.
whole TDE, Slaughterhouse, when they
Wow.
had Slaughterhouse,
was
man.
Slaughterhouse.
Wow.
Mm.
I don't
Hey,
hear
I
a lot
was-
of people like Slaughterhouse.
I wasn't
used to
fucking
love-
with their last album, but you know, shit, I know the whole
Nah.
gang wasn't there.
Well, they were all
Shout out to
beefing
Joel
and shit.
and,
They were all
uh,
beefing and shit,
The
but
Crook.
They beefing too?
Yeah.
Why these crews
I
beefing?
mean, it's not real beef. It's not. It's not
just-
really.
it's like
They just
petty
not
shit.
friends.
Yeah, it's petty shit. It's petty shit.
Yeah, it's just little shit. Yeah.
But I agree. When they was together,
they was going hard.
I was repping the Slaughterhouse hard, bro. Pause. I love
Yeah,
Slaughterhouse.
they freestyles was crazy.
What?
I used
Bruh?
to, anytime they
Freestyle.
dropped a free, like they went to a radio station or
Bruh,
freestyle, crazy.
them niggas were nice, bro.
Yeah,
That era of rap was different.
it was,
That
man.
era of rap was different.
Like
That was
20,
such a-
I would say 20, like 12 to 2016, maybe 14. I don't know, 2010 to no. Actually, no. I take that back. Maybe 2009 to like 20. I want to say 15, maybe. That's when you had like all the like the Kendricks, the Shans, the.
And Uzi just came around there, right?
I mean, he was like 2014.
No,
15,
2015, right?
15. 2015, you started getting like the Uzis, the
Uzis,
Cardis,
the Cardis, right?
Cardis.
the you know.
Yes.
The more
So you're right.
that's what
yeah,
SoundCloud
SoundCloud rappers
started really
coming
popping
out.
off.
Yeah, so you're
Atlanta
right.
kind of
You're right.
started taking the scene, but you had a lot of underground like before then. You know,
You're right.
that's when like you had the Freddie Gibbs, the
Pro Era was
Nipsey,
coming out and shit.
You know,
Nipsey. Okay, yeah, you're
all the
right.
more independents, kind of not having to rely on the major label
You're right.
kind of things.
So, I noticed because I was looking at you. I was stalking you on your page. I'm not gonna hold
Oh,
Stalking.
I appreciate
So,
you,
no
man.
problem, man. No
That's
problem.
love.
I wouldn't say I
So-
stalked. I glanced through it.
I still gotta be honest, man. I stalk. So I noticed that you be doing TikToks and giving your opinions on certain like social topics.
I like that, yeah.
Right.
I respect that.
So like I think today you dropped something about Monique.
Yes.
Oh,
I did.
shit, word?
I did. I
Yeah.
did.
What'd you say? What'd you say about Monique?
She
Please
was-
no Monique slander. I love Monique.
Nah, we
Please
love
no
Monique here.
I
slander.
love Monique too,
We love
man.
Monique.
It's the podcast. Nah.
Hey, mama.
Nah, she had a comment about relationships nowadays.
Recently, she.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was like a
okay.
recent comment.
I
she
think I
made.
missed
Nothing
that
it wasn't nothing crazy. It was her opinion on something.
It was
But
nothing
continue.
crazy. It's basically like if you don't have the gist of it is like if you don't have nothing to give in a relationship, the relationship doesn't work. And it's
Yeah.
like she said that's what's wrong with our generation today, which is why a lot of relationships don't work.
Right. Okay.
And my view was like, Monique, welcome to the world where a lot of relationships are transactional. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
if you don't have nothing to bring to the table that's transactional, you're not gonna have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not a provider, if you're not a breadwinner, you know what I'm saying, or if you're not giving something that your partner can benefit from, she's not gonna stay, bro, or he's not gonna stay, bro. Like they're gone.
See, that can be deep. Are we talking about relationships as a whole, or to black relationships specifically?
I'm talking about relationships as a
As
whole.
a whole?
I think
Yeah.
Monique probably's talking about like black relationships and
Yeah, I
black
think
people
she
as a
was talking
whole.
about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I
Yeah.
think most relationships, I won't say all, because there's some people that's like, even through thick and thin, I'm here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Yes.
salute those.
There's still people like that. Yep.
Yeah, but there's most of them where it's like, through the thin, oh, if he ain't got bread, or oh, if he not giving me or she not giving me this, I'm looking for the next person.
Right.
So it's like,
It's material.
it's super materialistic, bro. And like, man, I'm so like out of tune and out of touch with what's going on now. I'm super old, so I'm super like,
How old
I'm
are
gonna
you?
ride with you. I'm 26, bro.
Oh, you are already okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So, but growing up, I've been told I got an old soul.
Yeah.
I got a lot of older people that are my friends, so
Mhm.
they super past
You
me.
keep saying so it's that's the key word. I think I don't know you, but you seem very like spirit. I don't know. You give me as like a spiritual kind of person. Like,
Yeah.
and you keep saying soul, and I think that's the soul to it. Like,
Yeah,
I think you're like that because you have soul, like you're spiritual, and I think a lot of people just lack their like spirituality, and like the soul is dead for a lot of people. They're relying on material things to like fulfill their soul.
And not like a soul connection.
yeah.
And I feel that with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're very spiritual. You know?
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. I'm always down to earth, dog. Like materialistic things don't mean nothing to me. I'm always on connections. I'm always on vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And if we hear with it, we hear with it, dog.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
so. But yeah, man. Like I get it for nowadays though too, because I guess for a woman like they need a provider. So it's like
Yeah.
if you can't provide nothing for me, why are we talking from a woman perspective? And
it
I
makes
guess I kind of
sense.
get it.
Nowadays, I mean, shit,
Nowadays
just
it
to
makes
live,
sense.
you need
Yeah.
somebody who's going to provide.
Now, not even that, because nowadays a lot of women are breadwinners in a lot of relationships
That's what they're
nowadays.
not ready for that topic. They're not.
That's
A
a deep.
lot
That's a
of
deep.
women are breadwinners.
Oh.
Shout out to y'all too, because y'all
But that's a
killing it.
deep.
Y'all killing it.
But
Y'all
it's
killing
like
it.
that intentionally. It's such a deep topic, but it's,
It's a
like
deep
that
topic.
intentionally,
It's a deep
bro.
topic.
It's a
I
deep
love
topic.
it. I love it.
I love it too. I'm here for it too. Like shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all came super a long way.
Yes.
Getting y'all voices mattered and everything.
Yeah.
Get y'all bread. But now it's like in the market, what a lot of black men won't talk about is like, yo, my shorty or shorty I'm talking to make more bread than me, but she
Yeah.
wants somebody that can provide for her.
Mm-hmm.
But she's the breadwinner. So it's like, what's up with that? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's-
saying?
And that
That's
kills
tough.
your ego, like especially for men.
What?
Like, I mean, and that's the thing that I think
What?
sucks though, because it shouldn't, because money is not the end all be all, and you shouldn't be heartbroken just because somebody makes more money. That you can provide in other ways other than money. And I think
100%.
a lot of guys go wrong because they think they can just provide money, and that's the only thing you can do.
But in 2023, we live in such a materialistic and show-offy world.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's why dudes are so whack. Like, even when I mean, and shit, I mean, I'm still broke. Like, but even when I was like dead broke, like that's the thing. Like,
oh, I was broken. I was still
Fam.
taking women out. Fuck you talking about?
Facts,
With
bro.
my little bit of money.
But
My little
even,
bit of money,
not
I
even
was still
taking
taking
out, just like having a good time and just connecting on a different level. Like, I feel like a lot of people lose that.
That's
Whoa,
true.
when I was single, I was on. Whoa, I was. What? You know my favorite line, yo, and I swear to God, like I would hear. Damn, this sounds really bad. I think it's the
Sounds-
poppy talking, but like. the number one thing was like, oh my god, like it's so hard to find people who just like is there just to listen to you and just talk. And I'm just like, damn, that's the standards is in hell now. If that's the standard now, I'm just like, damn, and y'all don't even get people to listen to y'all. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. A lot of women value a guy that just listens to them and talks, because a lot of niggas don't like to listen.
Or just ask the good, like the right questions.
Yeah, like how your day was, like little simple shit like that. That be the winner, low key.
Niggas be too drowned in like trying to get pussy or trying to go for, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, man, just they want to be heard. They want to feel like woman wants to be heard, bro. Like, take them out. Everything is not about getting pussy, bro.
Yeah, or about yourself, like, or trying to big yourself up and be like, oh, I do this, or I make this much. I do like, nigga, see what the fuck is going on with her. Like,
it's making them feel important. Women like to feel being important, bro.
They definitely do.
Once you do that, I feel like you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so how y'all feel about the Keke Palmer shit?
Man,
you know about
homie,
Keke Palmer shit?
I mean, I don't know. I heard she dropped something. I didn't see her recent video. I heard she dropped a video, but I didn't see it.
But you know the thing about her.
I know about
Usher,
the
right?
boyfriend, about her
At
fiance or her baby daddy saying something on the
Right.
internet. I know about that.
So Usher just dropped a new music video and song called
I heard
Boyfriend,
about it.
and she made a cameo of it. I didn't watch the video either.
What was she doing in it?
Nigga, she was in the video. That's all she had to know about.
Like, was she dancing with, like, was she like on Usher type shit?
I think she had some type of choreo going on. They had like a choreography going on.
See, that's the same. I didn't see it. Like,
she
was
was
she
on-
on? Like, was she humping Usher?
Nah. I mean, I didn't watch the video, so I really can't speak
I
on it
didn't
like
watch
that.
the video either.
Like, I just saw clips. Like, I saw, I remember her on the phone, and in one of the clips, she was on her phone, and I guess, like, something came up.
Why y'all
And she just clicked decline. Like, some shit, like, but she was being petty. Like, she was being petty. And people were like,
let her be petty.
saw both sides of it, right?
Yeah.
So,
I like that.
I don't think
I support that.
I don't think we talked about it on the podcast. I think we was on like our month break. But it's such an intriguing topic to me because I love the shit that she's doing. Like, I'm petty king. Like, I'm all for being petty.
Wow.
I'm petty. Like, I'm all for that. Like, I'm cool with what she's doing. But at the same time, I get what homie's coming from too. Like, I get his side of it. Because if that was me,
see, he fucked up by saying something. Like,
he
at
should have
that
said
point,
shit.
you can't
You should have
be
kept it in the
public
household, I
with,
think.
you can't be public with your shit and
Yeah,
then
you can't be
expect it to
public.
just stay private after you went public. Like,
Yeah, that's stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Like, cool. If you felt whatever way you felt, man, as a man, you should be able to talk to your shorty and not make that shit
In house, yeah.
The internet shouldn't be involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I know you with Usher. I know that's your man's or whatever. I just want you to know, coming from me, and this is indoors. Keke would have probably respect that. Should have been like, all right, cool.
100%.
I understand. Know that there's nothing going on with me and Usher, but
100%.
I love you enough. But when you like say something like that, Keke has all the right to be like, all right, I'm about to just wild out now because you internet involved now. They gonna have my side. They don't even know who you are. So it's like
they have no man. Who man's is this? They don't know man's.
Right. And funny thing is,
they
because
violated homies though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I usually like talk about things that happen. So there's a post saying that he's trying to take custody or whatever,
I saw
and
that
it's
too.
like, you fucked up, bro.
he fucked up for
man.
sure.
Nah, he fucked up. He fucked up.
Come on,
He
man.
fucked up.
Yo, what's wrong with guys, man?
Gotta do better, kings.
How you gonna get mad? Yo, I'm over here crying because, like, how you gonna get mad at your girl for when?
He approved of the dress.
No,
too.
it's
That's
just
the
funny
video.
because, like, just to give like the listeners backstory, I'm just crying to myself because
If y'all don't know about it.
my girl is out of town right now. She like is out partying with her friends, and like I was just thinking about like my girl, like she was like posting some shit on Instagram, and like my girl's like out, like she went to brunch, like mad, like provocative and shit. But like she did the thing where you know the meme with Shrek, you know the shit where like girls have been doing with Shrek.
Nah, what is it?
You know, where Shrek could be like holding your girl, or
Nah,
like,
I haven't seen that.
or be humping your girl. It's
Yes,
like a
I
filter.
peeped.
It's a filter, bro.
It's the
Really?
filter. That
Oh, I
shit
ain't
funny.
Yeah,
as
where
shit,
Shrek
bro.
is there. My girl did that where like Shrek was grabbing her up, and I'm just like,
That's
yo,
funny.
fam, like,
That's funny.
like, yo, I'm just like, yo, Kiki's baby dad would be tight. Like,
And with the filter.
yeah, with the filter,
With
like,
Shrek.
like,
How you
why
gotta
are
beef
guys?
with Shrek, bro? How you gotta beef
But
with
like,
Shrek?
why are guys mad that they girls is going out? Like, And like what and nowadays, like I can understand if this was like the 70s or like the 60s, but like yeah, like where are you just in the basement? Like like
Niggas in the basement.
Like people's styles change. Like your woman can go out and show some skin. It's okay to do it nowadays. Like
You know what it is? I think you know how the saying is like women don't like when guys go out and have a good time during like guys' nights and shit like that.
is that true?
I feel like it's the opposite. I think the opposite is true. I feel like some guys don't like to have their woman go out and have a good time.
I can see that though.
But now the question is, are they insecure? Is the question?
You would have to be.
Have to be.
Right.
But then to play devil's advocate, it's not about being insecure about your girl. It's about what other, because you know niggas, and you know what you are, and you know like niggas be niggas. They don't care if you cup, you married.
No, but it's not. It's about your girl. Like you can only go but so far, and then at a certain point, it's just harassment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, and,
you would be literal with the shit.
and I can understand if your girl's like by herself, because if my girl was like by herself out, that's
different.
a little different. But if she's with like people who she trusts and you trust, yeah, that's a problem. Sometimes you don't be trusting these hoes. Like I can understand, like, 'cause my girl got some questionable friends where I'm like, I don't know if I really want you solo with these people.
Right.
But
It's funny because in my case, like Solange usually goes out by herself sometimes in certain events, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
like,
No,
No,
oh
I'm
God. This nigga said, "Oh God."
no, but it's an old guy because people be like, yo, like you not tripping, like shorty's out here, blah blah blah. Like I remember she went to. Do you know Danny Threads?
Danny Thread, sound familiar?
So she is a lingerie designer.
Shout out to
and
Danny
She
Threads.
makes lingerie for petite women,
Nice.
and it's very sexy lingerie.
Okay.
So she's been to a couple events, like wearing a lingerie, modeling for her, dancing for her, and there's
Okay.
some places where I'm not there because
Mhm.
I've been to like 2 of her events, and there's some events I haven't been to.
Mm-hmm.
So
but it's guys and girls walking
Guys
around.
and girls,
guys
man.
walking around in their drawers.
You
You know what
know.
I'm saying?
have their shit out,
They
women
shit.
be out having, titties out,
Titties
little
out.
ass, you know what I'm saying? So I've gotten people be like, yo, like you're cool with your girl doing this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
Yeah, his girl be doing it. It's a
She
lot.
be
She be
doing it.
recording it too. Where you know what?
she do. She do. And I'd be like, bro, it is what it is. Like, this is what she wants to do. I support her and I completely trust her.
Right.
But I also understand, back in my mind, I understand
Niggas.
So I do have that
Yeah.
fear, I guess is the word I want to
Yeah,
use.
nigga
Maybe
might
fear.
pull his shit out on purpose just to try to.
Niggas be smooth, bro. And I'd be like, damn. So it's such a weird world nowadays, bro.
It is a weird world
Like-
we live in, man.
It's very intriguing to see how couples be coupling outside in events. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, I be people watching, and I just love watching like couples interact in certain environments, like whether it be
Yeah.
clubs, strip clubs, lounges, or outside party. Like, I remember I was at my sister's, and I'm rambling right now. I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
Nah, don't
Um,
apologize. Take that back.
I was
that
at my
back.
sister. Oh, you was there. We was there. We was at the Alexis crib for the boxing fight,
Oh yeah.
and there was a couple there,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
the
yeah.
match just happened.
Yeah.
Like, and Shorty left the room, and I don't know if they had a fight.
I
or
think it was just
something.
too many people in there for her.
No, but like she dipped, like she was ready to go. Homie was talking about this fight since we got there. The fight just started, and homegirl dipped.
That'd be the worst.
Nigga was looking like,
It'd be blowing my shit. Like, why you blowing my shit? Yeah.
Damn.
dapped everybody up, and
Got the
left.
bounce. Yeah.
And I was like, damn.
That'd be the blessing though. I'd be having my girl do some shit like
Nah,
that.
I know
Like,
he
get me the
was,
fuck out of here. Yeah.
I know he was tight. I know he was
Yeah,
tight.
he looked tight. He wanted to watch the fight. He was tight for sure.
So in my mind,
And the
I'm
food
like,
just came out too. So homie about to grab a plate
bro, the
too.
food just came out.
Free homie, dog.
Bro, I'm saying, bro.
Free him.
So in my mind, I'm like, damn, this is one of the fears I have about bringing my girl around like
Out,
certain
yeah.
events that I like
Yeah.
and want to bring her to.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, what if something happens? She got your attitude and then she dip.
Yeah.
Now, I have to be that nigga that's like, all right, I'm gonna holler at you guys and type of shit.
Right.
So
But you know your girl. You know what your
I
girl
know my
can.
girl.
But like in general, like you know what your girl will put up with and like will be around. Like
So I
You
have
know
a
what I'm
question
saying?
for both you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you share everything with your girl? Meaning like what you, it could be the weirdest shit that you like. Do you share that with you? Do you give her your undivided this is Quran, this is Shaken, this is who I am, and I want to share the experience with you? Or do you keep it to yourself and think, maybe this is not the type of thing I should share with you because I don't think you're going to really, not gravitate it, but like at least understand it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even if it's like some fake, oh, that's cool, something like that. But like I've been in situations where I would want to show Shalon something, and she would. There's times where she didn't really care for it, and I was like, that sucks. Okay.
I feel that.
And there's times where she actually loves it, and she actually comes to me with certain events, and it'd be dope. But I always have that battle, like, do I share this part of myself with you, or do I not share this part of myself with you?
Nah, you got to just do. I know for me personally, but this is where just like being good with yourself comes in, because like I do it, and like there be times when my girl don't be giving a fuck. I mean, well, no, let me not say that, because my girl will try to care even if she doesn't care. But just for me, but I can tell when she's trying to fake it. But like, it don't be matter. Even if she didn't care, like it wouldn't matter. Like, but that's why it's just important to find somebody who just like cares about what you care. Like, even if they don't care, they care enough about you to even try to get interested or try to care. Like for you, like you know, Solange loves dancing, so like you immerse yourself in the dance world, and I respect you for that. Because nigga, I ain't never see you say nothing about no dancing. Now this nigga in the crumping, this nigga trying to take dance classes now and shit. Bro. So like, I think that's dope. And this, and this shit with my girl, like my girl's into like makeup and beauty shit, and I've never been into that shit, but like in hair. And like I have to like care about it because she cares about it, and like just to protect her feelings, and just like to have something to talk to her about and push her, you know. So I think you should like express how you feel. There's definitely like things I don't like, but if it's more toxic. So if there's like emotions and feelings that I'm having that are not like the most healthy, like I'll try to like I won't tell my girl everything. Like I won't tell her like maybe all my thoughts or how I'm feeling if it's like not good, and maybe that's a bad thing. But I don't know. I try to just like be as positive and like bring as much positive energy as possible. But no, I share everything about myself, bro. Like if it's positive, I mean, shit, even if it's negative, I don't give a fuck. Like it don't matter. I'm just good within myself, so I just be myself all the time. You know.
Yeah. What about you, Shake?
I appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
So I don't have anybody. I'm single, OD.
Hey.
So off of the
Plug yourself in. You got an IG? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you got an IG. Nigga. What's your IG, bro? Ladies, hit
IG.
them up.
Boom, bow. So if you want to follow me on Instagram is Shaking the World. SHAKIN
Insert applause.
and
Insert
then
applause.
there's the world. You know what I'm saying? There's no G.
Yes, sir.
The real G's move silence like lasagna.
Hey, ladies, you know what to do with that.
But apparently somebody told me recently that the G isn't silent in lasagna because it gives the no.
Oh, we go on.
the
Not this
lasagna.
talk again, yo.
So that's what they said apparently. So either they're actual factualists or they're a hater. You know what I'm saying?
Hater, bro.
G's still moving silent like LeJohn.
Yeah,
I don't care what nobody say.
That bar is still hard.
It's
Fuck
still
outta here.
hard.
You know, it's still hard. But what I've learned through bonds or relationships I had with some people is, yes, it's cool to express yourself and to give yourself, but not 100% of yourself, because that might sometimes not make people be there for you. It depends on what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the person and know yourself.
Yeah.
I love my women, man. I do. I love women to death. There are some women in the world that have the capacity to deal with men's emotions 110%.
Facts.
There is some women in the world that don't have the capacity to do it, bro.
They don't.
So those, when you realize that you have that one, you can't express 100% of yourself, bro.
Is that toxic? You
Like,
think?
it's, I want to say it is, but like, it's just knowing your person out, bro.
Yeah.
And then it's like, as you know yourself, you get to figure out if that's the person for you or not. Like, if you're willing to not give 100% of yourself and be okay and be happy, and that's your definition of happy,
Exactly.
then boom, you're good.
You're good.
You good and go. But if you realize that's not you being happy, bro, that's not the person for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as a man, like, cause we, unfortunately, we're held to a standard, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, some of us can't be super feminine to a lot of women, because they want that man to hold their emotions and to express themselves, but to a degree.
Okay.
Because then now if they start sounding like feminine too much, then the women themselves is like, you sound like me or you sound like my friends, and I don't
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta know that difference, and I've learned that. So, and it's hard. It's hard because it's like, damn, I want to give all of me to you, but not all of me can. You won't accept all of me. I gotta give you in increments.
I feel like I feel like it just. I feel like you definitely can't do it immediately. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
absolutely
Oh
not.
hell no!
I feel like
Not
it's a little
immediately.
toxic for you to even
immediately.
give somebody all of you all at once. You
And I
know,
know niggas like that.
Me
shit.
too. I know niggas like that too.
You telling me
I know niggas
shit?
like that
What?
too.
As soon as they meet a girl, they fall. What?
Niggas
I'm
and
about to
women
work
too.
4 jobs and everything just for you.
What?
Nah.
Bro. Who you fucking telling, bro?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Be like, bro, that's not the way to go, man.
it's not.
not.
You
Oh,
can't
I-
tell niggas nothing. You like,
You
nah,
see,
bro.
no, we
but
got
like, she the
homies
one-
like that, dog. That's how you know what I'm talking about. Dude. We got homies like that, dog.
Shouts to you, bro.
Shout out to
Shouts to
you.
you.
Shout out to y'all, nigga.
You said shout out to y'all.
Oh my god, I be feeling.
But you know
Nah,
what
let
it is?
me
Because
not,
I
let me not.
feel it because I
feel it too.
I've always, and I still struggle with that, bro. Because I don't be giving I used to never give anything to like my relationships like that. Besides this one, like this is the first time I've actually expressed myself and actually started to give certain.
Be vulnerable and stuff.
Yeah, because in my past relationships, no one really knew I watched anime. No one really knew I like wrestling. No one really knew I'm a weird ass nigga. Like I'm weird as fuck. When I'm really I'm weird as fuck.
Okay.
And niggas don't know. A lot of women didn't know that. So this is the first time but I guess because we've been friends since high school. So like not even high school,
Nah,
middle school,
since elementary
elementary
school.
school. So like
Nah.
she knows who I am. So it's like I can't even fake it. Like you
Okay.
know who I like. If I faked it, it would be a problem.
Yeah.
Like you'll press me OD. So it's like I have to show you who I am. But
Fair.
even then, it's like, how much do I really give you?
Right.
Because it's like, there's a side of me where this is me, and I know I won't be fully invested and committed if I don't share this side. But there's also a side of me where like, if I share it and you're not receptive to it, I go back on my show.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm good. Let me just go back to me not really showing you who I am type shit.
And it's not only that, whatever side you do decide to give, right? How they hold it. So it's like
Yeah.
they might look at you less masculine depending on what side you share, bro. And it's
Mhm.
like, damn. They ask or they start questioning themselves like, will I be able to like be okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's tough. And it's not saying they have the right to do that, but it's just like it's tough, bro. It's super tough.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's tough.
'Cause everybody's
man.
just different. Because like some people like want that, and some people just don't. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just like knowing the type of person you attract.
That's a fact.
But it's like if you meet somebody and you're not giving them all at once, it's like, see, so maybe it is like I'm trying to think. Maybe it is better to like, is it better to give all of yourself so it kind of like
Not at
limits
first.
the process a little bit because it's like a lot of people don't want to be wasting time.
True.
You
But
know,
that's the
I'd
thing.
say what
It's
you
like-
so it's
saying.
like by giving
Okay.
all of your personality at once, it's like you can kind of determine, oh, is this somebody I can actually see myself being with, or
I see what you're saying.
you know,
I mean, personally for me, I've had a shorty before express all her whatever she's going
Facts.
through, and I'm like, I just met you yesterday.
Yeah.
Why do
Bruh.
I know all your problems?
Bruh.
That's giving red flag to me.
Red
but like you didn't feel you didn't feel comfortable like with her doing that.
No, I was like,
Oh wow, okay.
So I
I
guess
kind of like that for some reason. I feel like I don't
he's
know.
like, yes, give me all your problems.
I like that, bro.
Yeah, that's toxic, Quran. That's toxic, Quran. That's
We
toxic.
said you Captain Red Flag, bro.
Yeah, you can't do
But
that, bro.
like I mean,
That's a
so
lot,
like
bro.
you would rather her like, let's say you go on, let's say like on 5-6 days with her and like she's like an onion, you slowly peel her back and find more stuff
Well,
out
that's
over her than just
That's
like
different.
giving her personality and giving all her shit all at once.
That's different.
Personality is different. Like all your baggage or what you're going through. Like, at least for me, it's like I'm here for the vibe. I'm here for a good time.
Okay.
I guess that's also like how like women feel too.
Okay.
Then after that, then it's like once I get to know you or I'm comfortable being in your presence. It's like hey, a little pedal.
Okay.
This is one of my baggage. Another pedal. Nothing too crazy. Boom.
Okay.
We know each other enough. If you keep poking at me like, hey, I'm here for you. What's your? I'm gonna spill a little bit. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For men, we're able to accept more baggage of the partner than a woman. I think, in my opinion.
I would agree.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like emotionally.
Emotionally, physically, yeah.
You know,
Okay. Just overall. Okay.
because
Okay.
they're emotional
Yes.
more than
Yes.
we are,
Yes.
and if we express more emotional than they are, then it's like
Look down
It could be a
upon
conflict
Turn
sometimes.
off.
Yeah.
they need somebody to hold their
Carry
baggage
that, yeah.
as well as they hold their own,
Yes.
and hold them down. They want them to be the ship.
Yes.
Soon as they see your ship sinking, they on to another ship or whatever cruise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to be that ship, man. And as a man, that's hard.
It is.
It's super hard, bro. So
Can't have a hole in the ship.
It's sad.
you can't, bro.
Yeah. It's like we can't even.
You can't, bro. So to all my men out there, man, if you need a therapist, go get
Yo,
a
therapy
therapist.
for men is the thing, bro.
Yo, you need a therapist. Yo. Look for one. That's hilarious.
Yo,
Yo,
therapy
damn.
for men is the thing,
Man,
bro.
be going through it, man. And, yo, it is not, yo, especially being in like America, because yo, you can, and once you start to travel, you realize like, yo, once you go out of the country, it's not the way of living is just so much different. So
Facts.
like,
Very much
just
so.
from like culture to lifestyle to the way in everyday interactions are so different. Like over here in America, like nowadays compared to just everywhere else, man. It's strange times we're living in, man.
Strange times.
Very,
It really
bro.
is. I feel old saying that because like, I don't know. I feel like my grandfather said that shit, but
That's a fact.
damn, it's crazy times we live in, man.
Oh,
This shit
God.
crazy, bro. Yo,
How
how long? Yo, we don't even have the laptop. I can't even see how long we've been recording for,
I was
bro.
about to ask, anything y'all want to talk about
Oh,
before
almost
we
2
end it?
hours. Okay.
Facts. Anything else y'all want to talk about before we end it?
I also want to shout out this brand I got
Yeah.
on. This is Wonak. Shout out to my bro Lay.
Hey, that's a fire shirt.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Talk about the outfit. That shit
Yes,
hard,
sir.
bro.
That's
I
our
appreciate
shirt.
it. Thank you,
Wonak?
man. Wonak.
Wonak.
So that means we only need a chance.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to
shit.
my brother Lay, all the way in
Shouts to
Philly.
Lay.
You know what I'm
Hey.
saying?
Shout outs.
So he created this brand for a lot of reasons. He's a basketball coach. He's in Philly, mentoring a lot of students out there. And being a basketball coach, a lot for him, he's like, I want to build this brand to allow the community to be like, we only need a chance, and if we got that chance, what we would do.
Right.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So he's working on also building his own podcast, newsletter, putting a lot of arts into it, creating our own book.
Okay.
So I wanted to rock his brand today to also promo it and give a lot of shout out to him. That's my guy. His name
love
is
that.
Lay. We worked at the same job doing YMCA, and I've been my bro ever since. So
Wow.
yeah, man. He has a lot of faith in what I do, and I got a lot of love for him, man. So I
Shout
wanted to,
outs, man.
Shouts,
outs,
man.
man.
We love that. We love that. Insert applause.
Let's send
right
him this
here.
clip. Use this for promo or something, man.
I got
Yes,
you.
sir.
Shit, shout outs to you, man.
Insert applause. Insert applause. Crying, you got. I can't talk.
Oh,
Anything else you want to talk about?
That
Bruh.
Poppy getting to you,
OD,
pause.
bro.
nah, Poppy never getting to me, man. Nah, shit, man. I just want to thank, bro. Thank Shaq for coming out here, man.
Insert
taking the
applause.
boys to
Insert
Jersey.
applause.
Thank you,
Enter
man.
plus. Sorry, we don't got the sound bites today, but yeah, man, good pod, bro.
Great pod, man.
I'm
We
looking
needed
forward
that.
for this to come out, bro.
Definitely.
I'm looking forward to this to come out. Very good
So
pod.
at the end of the podcast, Shake, we let our guests plug in anything that they have coming up, their socials, anything like that. So if you want to talk to our audience real quick, let them know anything you got coming up, your socials, anything. The floor is yours.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you,
Insert air
man.
horns.
So all of you guys, I'm an artist, rap, sing, play guitar, do poetry a lot. I also run a collective called Troublemakers Open Mic. So if you guys want to tune into that, that page is Troublemakers Open Mic. We do second and every last Saturday in New York. We got Brooklyn and Queens. You tune into the page, we let
Hey.
you know what's up. So we got that. Me on my own, shaking the world. shaking no G because I am the damn G.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
I'm doing New York Fashion Week September 9th.
Hey.
Oh, damn, Fashion Week is coming up.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fashion Week's coming up, bro.
Shit.
Facts, man.
Fire.
I'm excited for it too. I thought I was gonna get like top tier designers.
Right.
I got this. Shout out to Lotus Flea Market, man.
Okay. Lotus Flea Market.
So they still a brand. Support your local brand. Support your local artists.
For sure.
Super appreciate you guys. My first time walking the stage. I'm hoping that.
Oh, it's your first time walking?
Yeah, well, at least with New York Fashion Week,
Okay.
younger me used to like model for real with me and my family.
word.
We used to
Okay.
be, but then I guess like the person that we used to go under,
Right.
they used to be like con artists, so you used to just like scam and take money or whatever.
Okay.
Right.
I don't
I know
know.
how that go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
but I got some little model experience. Here and
Okay,
there,
okay.
so,
Sunlight.
yeah. Also in October, I believe is coming out. I'm in this short film called Nico.
Hey.
It's about this kid getting murdered and investigation and whatnot. I'm like this preach. I'm Pastor Gustavo. Shout out to Vega for allowing me the opportunity to be in the film. That was shot in Philly.
Okay.
So I'm in that.
That's fire.
And tune in, man. I do a lot of covers. Hopefully by, if not end of this year, beginning of next year, I have a poetry book out and some songs out. So yeah, man. Just
Sounds like you working.
bro, I be
He
outside.
just did a Leon Bridges covers, man. I was hyped. I don't know no
thank
other
you.
nigga that listened to Leon Bridges. I was so hyped to hear that.
What are you talking about?
You don't listen to Leon Bridges?
Yes, I do listen to Leon Bridges. Are you serious? You don't know me?
You
What?
do not listen to
I
Leon
know a few
Bridges.
people who listen to Leon Bridges, actually.
lying.
I swear to you. How you telling me what I listen to?
I was the only nigga upstate that
No, I
listened
promise
to
you
Leon
don't. I
Bridges,
promise
bro.
you. No, shout out to Leon Bridges.
Such a cat, man. It's okay, bro.
Oh my god. You
It's
over here
okay.
feeding fucking
Thank
deer
you.
and shit. Fuck out of here.
Thank you. Listen to episode 190 of Soapbox. I want to thank everybody listening on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good jazz. You know what I'm saying?
All of that.
Make sure y'all stay healthy, stay blessed.
And
you
shout
know.
outs to Solange, man.
Shouts to
I know,
Solange.
so I still love you. You know, you still the homie. We gotta talk. No, we gotta talk, Solange. We gotta talk, man.
Shouts to Poppy.
Yes, shout out to Soapbox for having me here, man. Super love the opportunity. I would come back out here
Yes,
just
please,
for you guys.
bro.
Yes, of course.
We
bro.
gotta get you back
to.
on sometime.
We
like,
gotta get a
Yes.
part 2. This was dope, bro.
please.
Definitely, man. I don't travel for a lot of people, bro. People know that, man.
Honest.
It'd be
So-
like that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, it do be like that. I feel you.
Yo, traveling expensive. I hear that. I appreciate that
It's
though.
time
for real,
consuming too, man.
What? That ass. And we
We
out.
out. Good pod.